Hello YouTube and welcome to Bang Average Gaming. My name is Kier, better known as Kiri P, and I'm delighted to announce the very first project in series on this channel, which is going to be a Pokemon Soulsilver randomised Nuzlocke. Now if you don't know what a randomised Nuzlocke is, don't worry, I'll put the details in the description down below. But basically, to run through the rules for you quickly here, the first rule is you may only catch the first random encounter in each area or route. So, like I said, randomised, that means in this game all the Pokemon are going to be randomised, all the items in this game are going to be randomised, trainers Pokemon are going to be randomised, so like our rival, boss battles, gym trainers as well. So, like I said, you can only catch the first Pokemon, or the first randomised Pokemon in each area or route. You must nickname that Pokemon, and we're looking for, obviously when you nickname it, we're trying to develop an emotional kind of connection to them so that when they die, which is now their next rule, leading on to our next rule. The next rule is when they faint, they are considered dead. So if a Pokemon dies, quote unquote, it has to be boxed immediately or released if you want to release it. But I'll have, in this series, I'll probably put it in a kind of box in the Pokemon Center to keep all of our dead mons. So yeah, so we have to catch the first, or you can only catch the first encounter. If it runs away or flees or whatever, it's considered void. The third rule obviously is you have to nickname it. If it dies, it's considered dead, or if it faints, sorry, it's considered dead, it must be boxed. And the last one I'm going to play with is if we run out of all 6 Pokemon in our team, we're going to have to start over. Okay? I'm really excited with this project. Yeah, so, I mean, you can already tell I'm kind of starting over in words. This is the kind of first thing I'm planning on posting on YouTube here, so let's just dive straight into the game and get started. So we have to go through our classic intro to this game. Yeah, I mean, I decided to do this because, I mean, I've been dying to kind of add something to this channel for ages. I've had the channel for so long and I've been wanting to kind of start something, but I just never kept postponing, been so busy with university and training. I actually play badminton full time, and yeah, it's just crazy. And I do coaching as well for badminton, so it's just mad. And I've been wanting to do this for so long and get started with this channel, but just kept pushing it back, and finally decided to kind of get going. I'm going to apologise for the speed of this a little bit because it is very slow. I'm running this currently on my laptop, so it's not going to be the best quality in terms of speed, but I'll try and up the speed as soon as we get into the game. But yeah, I mean, I decided to play Pokemon Soulsilver because it's actually probably one of my favourite Pokemon games. Like, it's not actually the first one I played. I'm pretty nostalgic about it because I've played it quite a few times for a while now. But yeah, I'm pretty nostalgic about it, and it always brings back good memories. Like, I've actually played, I remember, I think I played Silver, Gold and Silver first, or maybe possibly Crystal, I can't remember which one, but I played those and then had realised there was remakes on the Nintendo DS and kind of had played on an emulator on my phone, and it had kind of brought back really good memories, and ever since I've just loved this game. So I wanted it to be kind of one of the first ones I played on the channel, so getting started with it. Oh, we're getting the bag, the trainer card. We can save finally, and some options. Delightful. We can now finally up the speed in this. Forgive me, I'm just using a remote control here and I'm still trying to get used to... Oh, why not? Why do we frame? Let's go... I'm not a fan of any of these. Quite like this one. But yeah, so... I mean... There's not really much else I can say. I've just been dying to get started, and let's just get straight into this randomised Nuzlocke. Also, yeah, so obviously with the randomness, obviously, or the randomised version of this, is that we'll also have some random starters here, so we're getting an exciting kind of start to it. Hopefully we can get some powerful Pokemon to start off. Obviously, like I said, I've played this through quite a few times, so I kind of know roughly where to go. I know this isn't going to progress any of the story, but it's always quite funny to see. Getting ourselves booted away. I'm just going to get straight in. Let's get this first encounter. Pokemon are carried. That's another really interesting thing about this is I thought that, or I think that it's really nice that they've kind of added the extra kind of feature of having the Pokemon walking beside you. It's always really cool seeing those kind of sprites and switching about the Pokemon that's first in your party to see the different sprites that kind of walk around after you. So yeah, if we got a massive Pokemon here, then obviously it's just going to pop out and follow us everywhere we go. There we go, we can choose. Here we go. Moment of truth. So we're going to go right or left, what are we thinking? Right. Okay, Kirlia. So that's a future Gardevoir, so actually quite a good starter to start with there. Go right again. A Spheal. Not the best. Walrein is really good, but it's not the best start considering it evolves quite late as well. So some very powerful a very powerful Pokemon later, but there's not really much point, especially if it's randomised and we run into something so strong. And last, Huntail. Okay. Not bad, not spectacular, but I really do like Huntail, but like just its design and the actual Pokemon itself, but I don't think I'm actually going to take it. I think we're going to go with the most obvious choice being Kirlia, the most powerful one here. Not quite as powerful as it could be in future games with the addition of the Fairy type in the future games, but still powerful enough. And I apologise, I'm shocking at nicknames, so I'm just going to go with the first thing that pops into my head here, and it's going to be Psycho. Yep, Psycho is the nickname I want to give. I've always liked the tunes in this one as well. The music in this game is really good. It's quite nice to hear. So let's see our Kirlia or Psycho. Rash nature, which ups special attack. That's really good. Down in special defense. Filter reduces damage from super effective attacks. Okay, so that's not bad. We've got a pretty good ability there. I'm always a big fan of rearranging moves to make sure that I can have the one that I use the most up the front. Like Confusion obviously up there, and then I'll possibly use Double Team every now and then. I probably won't use Grill, and Teleport again probably won't use, possibly use to pop back to the Poké Center, but special attack, not bad. Not a bad nature. Nope. What are we getting here? Oh yeah, you get the potions. Forget. So obviously, like I said, I've played this through quite a few times, so I kind of remember most of the stuff that happens, but there might be some bits and bobs that I do forget, so there's some things that could come as a surprise, we'll see. Yeah, I picked the Kirlia. So there you go, there's the Kirlia sprite. Gotta go show it to my mum. And if I remember rightly, I think we get the Poké Gear here too. Perfect, here we go. Now, not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna use this very often because I remember the call feature in this is pretty annoying sometimes with the thing constantly going off. There are obviously some, I remember there's being some aspects of the game, like I think some of the guys can give you items and stuff like that, and you can go back and battle some of the guys that you add on your phone, but yeah, it just goes off all the time if I remember rightly. There we go, first number on the phone. Oh, actually, possibly our mum's number's in it probably first. If not, it's the second number in the phone then. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so we've just got the phone and we've got a background, so we can change the background of this as well. Try and match it to maybe the text box that we have. A Team Rocket one. Love it. I'm down for that. So yeah, I mean, on this channel, obviously we're starting off with kind of Pokemon content, but I don't think I want it to be just solely Pokemon stuff. I mean, I play a lot of stuff on my PS4, I play some games on my laptop as well, or I'm hoping to try and kind of get started and get myself a PC going. But yeah, there could possibly be some other content. I mean, there's, as they would say, the world is my oyster. I can decide what I want to do with this as much as I want. So we'll see. I mean, it can go anyway, and if you want, you can leave something in the comment boxes down below, and I'll try and have a look at it and see what your suggestion is, and then we'll kind of go from there. There we go. Like I said, randomised items. So our first item here, I think normally is maybe like a potion, is a big mushroom. Abra, okay. So I know we ran into an Abra earlier, but just I was kind of chatting away, so I wasn't really paying attention. So we've got Abras in this route. Now, the Nuzlocke actually hasn't started yet because I don't have the Pokeballs. So as soon as we get those, that's when the Nuzlocke starts, because there's no way of catching Pokemon until you get them. So it'd be pointless to run through these first like routes and stuff with no Pokeballs and can't catch anything. So yeah, it's not started yet. We can obviously jump around and see what kind of encounters we would get, but I want to just get straight to getting those Pokeballs and get the encounters straight away. And Cherry Grove City. We're jiving. Oof, where's this man off to? He's bombing it about. But yeah, like, I mean, continuing on from where I was at before, yeah, so there could possibly be some other content. Like, I'm a big fan of Call of Duty, so it could be some Call of Duty content. I'm actually really wanting to get the new Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy. It comes out in PS4, I think at the start of May. I was convinced at some point it was coming out in April, but I was clearly misinformed, and I think it's the start of May, I believe it comes out. So I'll possibly be either making videos or content, or possibly streaming it on this channel to the lovely viewers at home. But I haven't quite... Oh, there we go, we've got the running shoes. Finally, the horrendous speed of this game can be slightly better now that we've got the running shoes. And he's back again. Again, another aspect of the Pokegear that I will likely not be using, because at the end of the day it's a nice feature, but nobody really cares about it. Some more encounters here. Let's see what we could possibly get in the future. Okay, this is what you want. This is what we want. A future Blastoise. Oh, it's got Shadow Tag as well. Could this be the first knockout of the Nuzlocke? First time we've used Confusion, and we've got the Confusion already. Ooh. Yeah, guys, I'm so sorry for this quality. It is so poor, but it's the best I can do. It's the best I can do, unfortunately. And another encounter. I was hoping to see if we could get anything in that Pokeball, but okay. A Claydol. Pretty good, pretty solid. We already have a Psychic type, so I don't really want to... I know you have to go in here because, again, I remember playing through this game, and if we don't go in here... So you do have to speak to this guy. I'm just going to not go in here and just show you what happens. If you don't go in here and we sprint past this house, the guy comes out and gives you what you were going to get anyways if you spoke to him. So, here we go. Actually, this is another really cool feature that I actually really liked from the previous games. I'm a massive fan of these custom-made Pokeballs that you get from... Yep, so the Apricorn box. So you collect Apricorns during the game, and I believe there's 7 different colours. It's like green, blue, pink, black, white. Green, blue, pink, black, white. Red. And yellow, I think, possibly. God, cannot remember for the life of me what the colours are, but yeah, it's quite cool. They all have their kind of custom. They all have their custom Pokeballs made from them. So there's like the Moon Ball, the Love Ball, the Lure Ball. I can't remember all. The Heavy Ball, I think, is another one. There's quite a few of them. Obviously, they all make a specific kind of Pokeball, which have different kind of different means of catching Pokemon. So like the Heavy Ball catches Pokemon that are over. It's like the catch rate multiplies by something depending on how heavy the Pokemon is. So if it's like really heavy, like a Steelix or something like that, then it becomes like ×4 or something like that effective. So I remember playing through actually, and remember limiting myself to only catching Pokemon that kind of come under. I remember having like 7 Pokemon on my team and just rotating them out with using 1 Pokemon with each kind of Pokeball, and they kind of had to fall into that category of what the Pokeball could be used for. So like a Lure Ball, I had to catch something that... A Lure Ball only catches Pokemon on a fishing rod, so I had to catch something with a fishing rod. It was quite an interesting run through that game, because I had to use Pokemon that I wouldn't normally use, and it was quite enjoyable to try and use Pokemon I don't normally use. Again, this could be a... Unfortunately, if you decide to stay with us in this channel, this could possibly be a very painful series to watch with the speed that we are playing at here, but I hope that you guys enjoy it, and I hope that my commentary is possibly enjoyable as well, and I'll try my best to keep you all entertained with what's going on. So there you go, there's a pink apricorn. So yeah, I'm not really going to spend a lot of time going through the dialogue and stuff like that. For those of you that want to, I'm unfortunately not going to be spending a huge amount of time. I just want to get through the game, get through the Nuzlocke as fast as we possibly can. Right now I'm trying to get back to get us some encounters and get some encounters in this first video. We're definitely not going to make the first gym. I initially did plan on taking this all the way through gym by gym, but then it would just be a ridiculously long video every single time, and I want it to kind of be a little bit shorter. So we're going to break it up, see how far we can get. It'll probably just be like, I don't know, maybe a gym every 2 episodes, possibly something like that. We'll maybe do like halfway to a gym and then the next half and the gym, something like that. So right now we're just trying to skim through all this text. So we've got the Pokedex. We've also got the Mystery Egg earlier on just there. We all know what that is. Actually, we don't know what that is. That's a good one. It's randomised, so we will be getting a randomised... It's normally a Togepi from that egg, but we will also be getting a randomised encounter from that. So we need to go hand it back. So we hand it back and then eventually get it later. There's the phone. It's a disaster. Okay, I'm on my way. I want to get back anyways because I want to get some encounters going. Cascoon would be an okay encounter. I know that the bug Pokemon are quite good early on in this game. They're pretty strong to have because they evolve so early. It means that they're pretty strong to have when you're battling early on in the game. But I mean, I suppose that's not really going to make a difference if it's randomised and we end up going against something like I don't know, Kyogre or something like that. Yeah, we're just going to bomb it back, get these encounters, and then we'll wrap it up. Try and get back. Oh, we do also have the rival fight here, so it will be randomised. Praying that nothing bad happens here. We've not even started really. Technically we can't lose this, but we don't want... Or technically we can lose this, but we don't want to. We want to try and get through... Even though the Nuzlocke's not started, we want to try and get through without losing to our rival here. It's quite a cool feature. I know it's not running very fast, but obviously Curly is behind me just now, but as soon as you kind of heal them at the Pokemon Center and you move away, it kind of pops back out of its Pokeball. It's quite cool. I always quite liked that when I played through it before. Here he is, the man himself, our rival. Here we go. Okay, so like I said, it's going to be randomised, so we'll need to wait and see what happens here. Please be something terrible. Challenged by Passerby Boy. Shelder. Easy. We can send this packing. We're already level 6 as well, so we've got a little bit extra power with the confusion here. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, and we're going to get that encounter straight away. I'm now thinking that if we run into an Abra on this first route, that we probably won't catch our first encounter, because Abra is actually notoriously pretty hard to catch. And if we don't catch it with our first Pokeball, it will teleport away, because the only move it knows is teleport. Going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer, apparently. This guy said. No, you're not, mate. Here we go. See if we can make it all the way back. Get ourselves some Pokeballs and just get straight into this. Back in New Barktown. Here we go. The red-haired boy. Now, this is another nice wee part in this game. We get to name our rival, obviously. It's like, oh, you saw his name. What was his name on his name card? Now, I normally name every single rival, whenever I play through a game, the same name. And that is Adam. Which is actually named after my little brother. The pain in the arse that he is. And that shall be our rival. He doesn't have red hair, but every single game I've ever played through, my rival, if I get the chance to name them, is Adam. Now we get into what I would like to say, the nitty gritty. We get straight into encountering and possibly capturing some Pokemon to add to the team. So we've passed on the egg. Yep, we've got the Pokedex, blah 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 blah. Give me the Pokeballs, man. Come on. Just pass them on, let's get started. Yep, blah blah blah, we can become, yep, champion, we know. I will become champion, hopefully. We've already spoke to our mum, we're going to just bomb it this way, and we have to go through the stupid catching tutorial in every game. This should be optional, you should just be like, yeah, I know how to catch Pokemon, and they just leave you to it, but nope, we have to go through this ridiculously long. This will also be randomised as well, so she won't actually have a Marrow. She will have something else. And there will be something else to encounter. So a Mischievous. And a Cubone. Okay. And the Cubone's moves are nothing. So it can't hurt it at all. I've never actually seen one of these catching tutorials fail, so I'm pretty sure it's probably just set to capture whatever, so regardless of what is here, I think she would capture it. Like, even if it was like a Lugia or something like that, it would be caught, I think, in the first Pokeball. Yep, we know, yep, use, makes sense, we get it. We just want to catch our own one for the team. And she's not even going to nickname it. Poor. Okay, here we are. The Nuzlocke has begun. Okay, so from here on out, we have to capture the first encounter in every single route or area. If a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead. We must box it, so let's get straight into it. Okay, please don't be an Abra. I kind of want an Abra, but don't. Okay, right, we have one chance. This is it. If we don't get it, we don't get it. Oh my days. The tension. Will we get it? Get those fingers crossed. And we didn't get it. Okay, well, unfortunately, that is a bit of a shame. The Route 1 encounter is gone. So we're just going to have to move on. I want to try and get at least one encounter for you guys to see. I will also apologise for if my character's running around in circles. I'm using this D-pad here, and unfortunately it's kind of sensitive if you click, if you don't click specifically exactly on the very part that's up, down, left or right, and it can get a little bit confused sometimes. And can I please just get out of this grass so that I can go, one, buy some Pokeballs and get another encounter. So I'm not going to go straight away because we're actually going to go up here to another route so we can get another encounter. We're going to go straight down to the grass, perfect, and we're going to come back here. We've got a little bit of cash, so we're going to go buy some Pokeballs and we're going to stock up. I need Pokeballs, please. Now, hidden fact, if you buy 10, you will always get a Premier Ball. Now, it's pointless to buy any more because then you would get... I mean, you could buy 19 and also get the Premier Ball, but it doesn't really matter, I suppose, what you get. I think I always just, I don't know why, but in my head, well, I can't get 10 now. I'm just going to leave it at that. I always just buy 10 because I think I'll just buy the minimum and get that spare one, and then I can just do the same again. But I suppose it doesn't really matter what you buy as long as you get the extra one. Now we're going to go back. So we've done this route. We've unfortunately failed. We're going to get this apricorn so we can get some more Pokeballs when we get the chance to convert those. Here we go. Oh man, it's always tense when you get... Route 46, here we go. Okay, this is hopefully our first proper teammate, and it is a Feraligatr. Okay, this is going to be tense. Now, this is going to be quite tough to catch. I wonder if I can actually hit it. Confusion, let's try and weaken it first. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm going to actually set up some double teams here so that we can get as many chances as possible to capture this. So get that evasiveness, oh my god, it's so hard to say, evasiveness up so that we can avoid as many hits as possible and throw as many Pokeballs as possible here. Because this would be an incredible encounter to have, such a powerful Pokemon to start off as well. Obviously not great if we were to run into a Squirtle on the next route, because we obviously know that they're there from earlier on, so... But still powerful. Right now I'm just gonna... We do, I think, have some potions. We do. So we can heal up. I'm gonna just start chucking Pokeballs and try and get this. Okay. Interesting fact about Feraligatr is that the reason it's not Feraligator, I think, is because previously, when there was like a limit to how many letters in a name, and the extra O was too many, so they just cut it short. Okay, we are possibly going to die, so I'm going to heal up here before I try and capture this again. Hopefully we can survive and capture it. It would be great. My heart is pounding here. It is tense. Here we go. Fingers crossed. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. And now we have our first teammate. Long may he shall live. The Big Jaw Pokemon. Now, just in spirit of the fact that it was missing out on that O, we're going to call it Gator with an O. There you go, big man. Now, on that note, I think it's safe to say that we have made a decent bit of progress in the game here. We've unfortunately missed out on one encounter, but we have filled a slot in the team, and that is going to be with our new... Okay, I'm going to be cut off short. We have filled a slot in the team. Oh, a Magmortar in this route would have been cool. We have filled a slot in the team with a new teammate, and that is Gator, the Feraligator. I haven't actually checked and see what his summary is like. Let's see. Docile nature. Okay, neutral nature. Solar power. Boosts special attack but lowers HP in the sunshine. Not great, because when in the sun, water moves are reduced. I can't remember the exact percentage, but water power is reduced in the sun, so that's completely pointless for Alligator. Anyways, at least we've got the neutral nature, so there's no ups or downs. Just going to do a quick save so that the game doesn't crap itself. And on that note, it's safe to say that we have, again, like I said, made some progress, so I'm going to leave you guys here. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe on this, and I'm hoping to try and get this up as on a kind of regular basis as best as I can. Like I said before, I'm super busy all the time, so it has taken a while just to get this first episode done and get it uploaded. So yeah, I mean, the plan is to try and stick to like one a week or possibly 2 a week, but I cannot promise anything just now. But hopefully, if you guys start to like and comment and subscribe, then maybe I can try and build a regular schedule to get these episodes up on the channel. So yeah, this has been Kier, like I said before, better known as KDP, and welcome to Bang Average Gaming. See you later.